Hi, Michael James again. Right, in this video, I'm going to answer the question from the previous video. The question being, which two statements are the most accurate in regards to scaling Scrum for large projects requiring multiple Scrum teams? Okay, so in this question, we've got 4 answers, and sometimes it's easier to find the incorrect answers. Sometimes they stand out more than the correct answers, and I think this is one of those examples. So I'm looking at this and I'm initially looking at 2 of these answers and thinking, I'm pretty sure they're not correct. So that basically answers this question. If you're in an assessment and you're pushed for time, you could look at these 2 answers, which I'm going to point out here, and go, yeah, they're not correct, so it must be the other 2. Therefore, I'm pretty confident I've answered that question right. And then on to the next. So I'm going to look at these going from the bottom up. So the 2 that I think just stand out as being incorrect are: customizing the core Scrum framework is necessary to be successful with Scrum at a large scale, and team members must work full-time on a single Scrum team. So those 2, for me, they just don't sound right. Working full-time on a single Scrum team, we don't always work full-time. It's very prescriptive. Scrum's more flexible than that. It's beneficial to be full-time and be focused. That's one of the Scrum core principles, but it's not essential. The other one is customizing the core Scrum framework. Now, yes, Scrum has some flexibility in it, but the core Scrum framework shouldn't be changed. If you do, it's not Scrum, and that's what it says in the Scrum guide. So those 2 immediately just don't seem right. But to have a look at the actual full explanation for those 2, going with the customizing the core Scrum framework. The Scrum framework itself does not advocate for customization. Scaling frameworks like Scrum at Scale and Nexus do provide a structured way to scale, but they don't alter Scrum's core principles. Those principles being transparency, inspection, and adaptation, of course. And the next one up, team members working full-time. While full-time dedication is desirable, it's not a strict requirement. Flexibility in resource allocation may be necessary for some organizations or projects, especially in cases of specialized skills. And let's face it, in this day and age, some people have a certain work-life balance, out of work commitments. You have contractors that might be working a certain amount of time in one team. You might have people who have specific expertise in one area, and they might have to work across different teams. So Scrum isn't as prescriptive as to say that a person has to work full-time only in that team. So the 2 remaining answers, which are correct from the bottom upwards: a well-structured product backlog can minimize and often eliminate dependencies and the need for developers to work on multiple Scrum teams. Now, yes, that stands out to me as absolutely. A well-structured product backlog certainly can minimize and often eliminate dependencies, and then you can actually work out a way that developers don't have to work across multiple Scrum teams if it's well planned and well organized. And the final correct answer is: a person focusing on the sprint backlog of a single Scrum team is often more productive than that person working across multiple teams at the same time. Yes, absolutely. Because it's about focus. Focusing on a single team improves productivity by allowing individuals to dedicate their time and full energy to that team, avoiding inefficiencies caused by having to context switch between the teams. And it aligns, of course, with the Scrum principles of focus and commitment as well as one. Those are the 2 Scrum values of focus and commitment. So those are the 2 correct answers. Let me know in the comments, did you get them right from the previous video? Were you correct? If not, why not? Have you got anything you'd like to add? Have you got a different perspective on this? Is there any reasons why you thought differently and might have got this wrong? If you leave it in the comments, it'll help other people with this question to understand where they went wrong as well. So don't be ashamed if you got it wrong. Very few people get every single question 100%. We all make mistakes. So there's no shame in getting it wrong. It's all part of learning. Okay, I'm Michael James. If you want to pass your Scrum certifications, PSPO, PSM, and also PSPO, PSM level 1 and 2, I've got courses on Udemy, and you can go to learnmanagementonline.com and buy from me directly there. My courses are unofficial. I'm not affiliated with scrum.org or any other certification provider. However, I have helped hundreds of thousands of people at this point pass their Scrum certifications first time. So if you want to check those courses out, I'll leave a discount link in the description below this video. If you like this content as well, follow me on LinkedIn, follow me on my Facebook group, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be doing these fairly regularly to help people to get through their certifications. I've also got videos on AI and career advancement coming out as well. So follow me there. Again, my name is Michael James, and thanks for watching.